No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got two replays in the meme lord tank that is the Japanese tier 7 medium tank, the Chi-Ri. Now the Chi-Ri, is it the best medium tank in the world? Hell no. Is it funny to play? Yes. It's a great tank for that sort of meme, because this autoloader, and it's pretty much only the autoloader that makes the Chi-Ri the meme, right? It spits out the bullets in like it's 1 second intro clip. It's hilarious. Like, you've done probably 400 damage to someone in the blink of an eye. So they get hit by the first one, they're like, oh, second one, oh right, oh, I'm being shot. And you know, you if you pen all three, it's like having the alpha of a 320 alpha gun. Like if you pen every shot. But the thing is, obviously, the pen on the gun isn't great. It's fat. It's not that quick for a medium tank. And any gun that looks at it and sneezes in its general direction pens it. So, yeah, it's not a good medium tank, but it is memes, and it's one that I do love. I mean, just look at this, blap, blap, blap. Hello, Chi-Ri. Now, my usual plan Live Oaks is dip or die, just like this Centurion is doing, which can be risky because if you don't have anyone follow you, then dip or die hurts. Dip or die can hurt. Now, we're with Turkey on this one, and he's also in his Chi-Ri. That's pretty much most of the time, the only time the Chi-Ri comes out nowadays. Because I 3-marked it quite a while ago. The video for the 3-mark is on this channel somewhere. And Turkey's like, I need memes. Brings out Chi-Ri. Because Chi-Ri is love. It's not quite life, because derp is love, derp is life. But Chi-Ri is love. So we're going to use this position here to shoot down into this bolt. And get the Chi-Ri, well, try and shoot their Chi-Ri anyway. They have not really committed at all to this flank. They've done what does happen time to time, which can be very frustrating when it's you in the position of that Chi-Ri, where the enemy team just didn't commit. They all sat back there where that AMXAC is, or where this Scorpion is, and just didn't commit into the bowl. Now we try and sort of pop shots into the Scorpion G by staggering, and what I mean by staggering is sort of slowing down so that we're not getting massive bloom on the reticle, but just enough so that it's kind of aimed in, and unfortunately just none of the shots hit. But there's the Hummel. We need to get always shoot the piggy, and we need to get rid of him as well, because obviously, like I say, anything that's a derp gun, anything that fires HE just sneezes in this tank's general direction, pens it and kills it. Now there's the MXAC 48, which is just a horrendous tier 8 tank destroyer. That thing is bloody awful, and I'm still grinding through it. I've been grinding through it for a very long time, and one day I'll get the Foch 155, I think. Who knows? But that tank is shocking. Like, I could never... I just hate it. It's a terrible tank. It's got... Its gun's okay, but it's got no armour. It's big. It's fat. It's got decent mobility, but, like... It's a tank that wants to be brawling, but just can't. Just because of the way it is. So, we're switching to premium AP here, because that is a Wraith, and the Wraith is a pain in the backside to pen. So, we want the premium in, so we could finish it off. And the Wraith is one of those that, I mean, the Mutz is a sort of a mediocre-ish, okay-ish German tier 8 medium. But, yeah, so it's nothing to shout about. But the Wraith sort of makes that mediocre tank be okay just by slapping spaced armour all over it, and it means that it can be very awkward to pen at times, and you just ricochet off the Wraith and you go, wait, what? Oh, alright, okay, game. So we're now moving after the last 5 tanks. The last 5 tanks are all in the town, and they are sort of trapped in there. Because the problem with the town on Live Oaks is if you don't push out right, or if you go into it and they have enough people sitting on the E23, you generally can't, you struggle to push out of it. Which is why I tend to go tracks, because there's multiple ways. I think I talked about it in the video yesterday. There's multiple ways of breaking that sort of defence, whereas from the town, there is ways of doing it, but it's a lot harder to do, and you're likely to bleed hit points trying it. And what tends to happen is teams get, like these guys did, bogged down in the town and then stuck there while the rest of the map gets lost. No, I have no idea why I fired there. That was weird. But we didn't need that shell to kill this Oni anyway, so that was alright. And we're going to come around and hopefully get some shots into the 30. Now, I am full health, so at this point, I'm like, you know what? I don't care. Shoot me, Ferdinand. Just because you're in a Ferdinand, you get a free shell. I didn't say the dragon behind me could shoot me, but the Ferdinand gets a free shot just because he's in a Ferdinand. Although I do like the Ferdinand, so, you know. That's why I felt sorry for him, because I was like, I know your pain, sir. I like the Ferdinand too. I like playing it, so just here's a free shot of damage for you. And we finished that game with 2.4k damage and 2.2k assistance. Again, a nice game for the Chiri. We got Ace Tanker. Lose a little bit of money there, because the Chiri generally, I don't really make much money with it. Because even when you're firing full standard, if you run food and stuff, it seems to lose a lot of money. And that's because you do miss a fair few shells as well. And once you start to miss a few shells, the cost basically starts to work up. So, this is coming out on Thursday, which is today, I hope. And the video that's out tomorrow, which is a video on the KV3, was recorded a couple of days ago. And I basically forgot I'd recorded it and made another video for that day. And then was like, I was thinking, oh, you know what, video on the KV3 would be good. And then it was like, oh, wait, I've already recorded it, you idiot. So I made that for tomorrow's video, which is Friday. And that will be the last video of the daily content, because we are out of lockdown 2.0 in the UK now. Back to normal. I'm back to work like 4 to 5 days a week. So there won't be a video on Saturday. Oh no, there will be a video on Saturday, but it'll be a very short one. It'll be the giveaway announcement video, or giveaway results. But that'll be only a short video. It'll be like 2 or 3 minutes saying, hey, you won, well played. And then the normal stuff will be on the Sunday. So we're going to be going back it'll pretty much be from next week on Monday. We're going to go back to the normal schedule that I've got. So if you've been around and you only subscribed in the past month, where it's literally been daily content, we do have a schedule for this where you will always get guaranteed content on Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays. So you get it 4 days a week. And that's just so that I don't burn out in making the videos all the time while I'm at work, because sometimes you get home from work and you're just like, I can't be bothered, I'm tired. You know, and then you don't, but you sort of feel like you need to, and then you burn out. So I'm not going to do that. So that's why I've got the schedule of 4 days a week. So yeah, so from Monday it will be back to the normal schedule. So now, Ron El Haloof and the raid boss, the 257, is just sitting there, and me and Turkey are like, oh god, it's a 257. You know, it's the one thing we are really going to struggle to pen. We're absolutely tearing him apart because, you know, Chiri OP. Chiri OP, Chiri OP. As you take down the raid boss in the 257. He just sat there and made it easy for us. But, I mean, even with the premium round, we can't pen his side because you need 200 mil of pen, and we've only got like 194, is it? Something like 197 maybe? I don't know. You need at least 200 for his rear, for his side anyway. The rear obviously you can pen, and his lower plate is a pain in the ass to pen with we're only probably a 70-30 chance to go through his lower plate as well with the premium rounds. So that guy really was the raid boss, and it was like, oh, that guy's gone now. This game shouldn't be that bad. Well, it shouldn't be as bad. You know, it still is a tier 9 game, but yeah. So now we've got the IS-3 in front of us. Again, he's another one that can be a pain. Obviously, artillery trying to shoot the tier 7 medium tanks, because that's what artillery does. It shoots the bottom tier tanks. And we're like, okay, I'm not going to sit there if artillery's there. Let's get rid of the next OP tier 7, which is the Black Prince. It's like, sorry, little OP tier 7. Bye. Get rid of him. And we're going to move up. And I'm like, please, artillery. Please, mate. Don't do it. Just don't. And now I'm one spot, I'm like, right, I'm fine. I'm safe. CDC is the dream, because paper... And then we're coming against this E50. It's like, oh, hello, E50. Didn't expect that. He's just hiding round the corner while we've murdered his teammates. And while he's running away, it's like, please, I just want to finish you off. Auto-aim the shots into him, because he's driving in a straight line. I have no idea what that E50 was doing. That was weird. So we're going to come around the corner. We're going to hopefully, like I say, feast on the CDC, because that's always the dream, isn't it, the CDC, because it's got absolutely no armour, which is delightful, because anything can pen it. It's got, like, what, 20mm of armour, 30mm of armour, something like that. It's easy to pen. And we're going to try and see if we can pop some shots at him. Again, I am sort of semi-worried in this position about artillery. We get kind of lucky that that Conqueror didn't finish us off, or shoot us anyway. He could have high rolled, but it wouldn't have finished us off. And then we got lucky with the shot going into his lower plate. I sort of knew I'd take the shot from the CDC, but at the same time I just accepted it to try and put some shots into the Conqueror, which we bounced to anyway, so it wasn't worth it. But now we've got the CDC sat in front of us, it's like, come here CDC, just feed me. But he ducks in, and I'm like, oh, we nearly pulled out. It's like, oh, he's teasing us, that's what he's doing. He's been a big tease. And unfortunately we don't get another shot into him. The Conway finishes him off. There's still the SU-152 and the heavy tank to our right, and the artillery. Now, I'm trying to pull up around these buildings here so I can get an angle at the SU-152, but the SU-152 has been just absolutely wrecked. And I was kind of expecting this heavy tank to have died, the Conqueror, but he's still alive, so it's like, oh, well, okay then. Unfortunately, it hit the ground again, and the final one hits the lower plate. I'm not going to get another shot, I don't think, into this Conqueror now, so it's just literally one tank left, which is the artillery. And the medium tank up on our left is probably going to get there, unless he decides to drive out, which he did, but Conqueror finished him off, so unfortunately we didn't get another shot into there. But that was another good game for the Cheery in a horrendously bottom tier matchup for it again. And it's just a meme tank. It is a lot of fun. It's one of those tanks that you've... It's quite difficult to play just because of the way it is. But you'll see, as you see there, me and Turkey came top in a tier 9 game in the best meme tank they're going. Well, not the best meme tank, but just a meme tank. It's a fun one to play. So like I say, we're going back to that schedule of 4 days a week for content. And as always, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.